Morning guys, it's Martin from Singletrack Safari. Well, it's the busiest day of the whole year here in La Massana. This is the town centre, and why is it the busiest day of the year? Because today is the day that the circus comes to town. So you can see behind me, today is World Cup downhill race day. It's the busiest day of the year here, and we're going to give you a little bit of a tour around and show you what happens on World Cup day. So we're going to jump on the lift and head up the top, which is where the pit area is. It's a bit unusual this race because the race village is up at the top of the mountain. And today, come on, show me pass, Keith. Show me pass.
Should we?
So today we're running VIP, which means that we get to jump the queues and we get free gin, basically. So we're up the top of the mountain. Behind me is the cross-country course, but that's not what's really going on today in the main part. The main event today is obviously the downhill. Vallnord's a bit unusual because Vallnord has both rounds, both downhill and cross-country, which means it confuses a lot of people because you get loads of people turning up on Sunday to watch the downhill, and it was on the Saturday. So it's today, not Sunday. Let's go for a walk and have a look around. So we've just come off the gondola, so pride of place here obviously goes to Comensal because that's the local team. So they get a massive stand right at the top of the gondola, and yeah, they've got some very high hopes this year. Shimano is always the most boring stand in the universe with the most boring ideas on it, because it's Shimano. You can stand in front of a black sign that says Shimano on it and have your photo taken. How lucky are you? Just gotta get some coffee. Can't function without coffee. Anyone who watches any of these videos knows that I can't function without coffee. And yeah, up here we get free coffee. So yeah, if you've got one of these special passes, it's not just free coffee, you actually get to come up here and you get a cool view over the cross-country track. This is the top. This is the top VIP area. I don't mean it's for top VIPs, I mean it's the top of the mountain. If you look back behind me over this way, you can see we're very, very high up here. So yeah, this is the little VIP section. We're going to have a coffee and some pastries, I should think. And then we'll go for a bit more of a wander around.
Wiggle lo vende direttamente. Wiggle.com. Sì.
So just having a wander through the race village. It's kind of a bit more cross country at this end, but we're going to keep wandering around and see what we can find. Yeah, it's interesting the way they seem to split the race village in two here, because there seems to be two track stands, for example. But yeah, so this side of things, like I say, is a bit more XC. And hopefully around the other side we'll find some of the DH stuff, because they're going to be going off in a few minutes, so we'll start wandering down the course at that point.
Alex Marin.
So at the more interesting end of the pits now, so we're down where the downhill guys are based. Just over my shoulder here, you've got Loris Vergier, who's having his bike pre-race tuned, just over my shoulder there. And they seem to be doing a bit of an autograph signing there as well. It's a bit quieter up here this morning than I expected it to be, actually. Last year, I'm sure it was a little bit busier than this, but hey, maybe more people are going to turn up once the race is underway in an hour or so with the women's. So next to the Trek tent here, and these guys have had a good qualifying actually. So G. Atherton's actually qualified quite highly this weekend, which is nice. Obviously he must like a steeper course like we've got here in Andorra. You can see him sat just behind me, although I've noticed he's just turned some people away for autographs, so I'm guessing he's trying to get his head in focus. It's a bit noisy here with the Red Bull noise wagon behind me, but basically just over here behind me, this is the top of the DH. That's the start ramp right there. So the women's starts in about 45 minutes and the men a little while after that. So we're going to start walking down the course very soon, hopefully. I think the energy is starting to build up a little bit. Suddenly there's more people appearing up here. TV cameras are around. Yeah, good stuff. In a section here called CG Show, which is one of the biggest jumps on the track, designed by Cedric Gracia, and they've taken one out this year, but there's still a very, very, very big one just here. And it's a cool place to watch, because there's also a burger and beer van just here as well, but yeah, most people come here because of this gap jump. Chicken run? That sucks. And apparently right now at the moment we've got Cecile Ravenel, the Commensal rider, coming down the track, who's inspirational to us all who are a little bit older, because she's suddenly come into World Cup racing and is stomping it. So she'll probably be coming through the section any time now. But yeah, Commensal have got a very, very strong team this year, and there's an awful lot of excitement in Andorra for all their team riders. So it's a very important race for them, obviously the home race. You can actually pretty much see their head office from where I'm stood. It's just in front of me. So I can hear some cowbell happening up the hill behind me. So I'm guessing that Cecile Ravenel is about to appear over my shoulder right now. So Keevan's decided to get naked now. He's actually got no trousers on either. There's no pants. I mean, look at that. It's like looking through the wrong end. It's like looking through the wrong end of the Hubble Space Telescope. It's a lot like a penis, but much smaller. It's amazing. So yeah, anyway, so as you can see, the guy on the TV camera behind us is delighted to be able to film Keevan's buttocks, which are facing the camera right now, using a wide-angle lens. This is quite a cool section. This is like a bike parky section partway down, and yeah, it's a good spot. You can actually see quite a lot of the track. And it was this neck of the woods where G. Atherton crashed back in 2015 in the World Champs. And he was looking like he was going to win as well. And I think it was in one of these berms just above us. Just lost it, wiped out. And I have to say, it's not been quite the same since, unfortunately. I'm hearing some cowbell, and I'm hearing some horns, which means that I think they're probably coming through CG's show right now, which is back above the trees up there. And hopefully, any second now they're going to appear. I've got my beer, and here we go. Who have we got coming through here? I'm going to keep filming just for a second. Cool area. So we're nearly down at the bottom. Very hard to film on the way down because it's so freaking steep. It's the first bit where actually you can stand up properly and do some filming. You'll see this thing behind me on the TV, so you probably know where I am. But I'm just above the stadium, which is just down here below me. We're heading over there for the free gin. And basically, we're going to watch the rest of the men on the bottom. At the moment, it's the lower seeded riders coming through. Yeah, we'll be comfortably down before the top guys come in. So our friends at Riders Boutique have got a bit of a party going on for this this event. As you can see, they've got their massive truck from Barcelona up, and we're just wandering over to the shop. For some reason, there's a big pile of Porsches outside the shop here. But yeah, so Riders Boutique have a nice little private bar for the World Cup. So let's go and have a beer with Hugo and his collection of Porsches. Playing some awful music. Come and say hi to Hugo. Say hi to my guests.
Hey!
This is Hugo.
Welcome Andorra, man!
Let's go in the shop. No, let's have a beer. Let's start with a free Hugo beer.
Look at this, empty.
This is Andorran customer service. David! So apparently these are Hugo's business partner's cars. He's obviously a helpful investor to have. But yeah, so Riders Boutique is our shop that we use, and we're very, very good friends with. Hugo himself drives something a bit less illustrious. So we're at the finish line, yeah?
Yeah, finish line right in Andorra, at the bottom.
It's a long walk down, wasn't it?
Yeah, a very long walk down, and we have actually Mr. Fetlov coming down right now.
Yeah, so we're right by the finish jump here. So Fetlof's on course right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So we'll see how he's doing. He's currently just under 10th of a second up.
On the circuit.
And as you can see behind me,
Here he comes then.
This is the actual finish line.
Into
Friend
the
Dog
sunshine.
is just coming
down
down
to
the
the
trail.
finish.
There you go.
Ahead of Fast Figure.
There comes Friend Dog.
15. It is going to be close.
Prende el fresco, que ha tingut aquest petit incident, que intenta recuperar-se ara. Entra la força.
It's going to be outside.
So yeah, this is the finish area.
Fifth place
So
for
we're gonna wander through, and yeah, we'll wander through. We'll go into the VIP and see whether we can find some famous people to talk to. Yeah. So things in this finisher arena are a bit crazy. It's a very busy place. We have to force our way through. So we're walking through. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? This is Damien from Production Privé. Doing well.
He's going to take the new year, but look at this. And Ross Lawrence with the mounting up.
Wow. Excellent. So everyone got very excited then because that's a local rider-ish. So if you didn't hear me, this is Damien from Production Privé.
Hello again.
Hello again. You can hear him now. So we're gonna head over there and drink free gin.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I gave you one last year, didn't I?
Yeah, this is the best.
Yeah.
You have one for me?
Where's yours?
It's second place
I don't have it.
behind Angel Suarez.
I've never did.
It's going to be a new best time. Dustin Arnold, he's going to smash the time. Suarez, look at this. Second quicker.
So I'm stood in front of the grandstand right now, and as you heard just now, they're very, very supportive of their local riders. So that was Suarez who came through. That made them very, very noisy, and
down on the time.
yeah, the grandstand behind has the view over this way.
The X-Class Foxy, Johannes von Klevelsberg will come in for.
So yeah, you sit here. You've got the we've got the big screen up behind, up in this direction, and you get a very good view. It's one of the slower finishes to a World Cup because it doesn't have a motorway section like some of them do. But the end of it is very, very technical here, but you can't see it because it's up in the trees. Frenchy didn't make it. Keith. Frenchy didn't make it.
Yes, I didn't make it.
Let's keep walking
tonight.
through. So we're right next to the finish gantry. We're going to keep walking through to the VIP. So follow us. Come with us. So we've just been chatting to Damien from Production Privé and the guys from Production Privé in the UK as well, who are based about 10 miles from us, which is crazy. So we're gonna battle our way through the crowds. Hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah!
So yeah, I'm just doing a bit of a blog for our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah!
So
Alright, welcome on.
these guys work with Common Sour.
Yeah.
This guy gives me beer, so I like him best. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
He doesn't actually, to be fair, he doesn't give me beer. I have to pay for it.
Oh yeah.
Especially at the
No,
moment.
nice.
World Cup, we have to pay twice as much for half as much beer.
No man, come on tonight.
We're going over here to hobnob with the VIP.
Yeah, fine. Oh,
So keep on going, man. There's a gap in the fence. Just working our way through the riffraff around here. Hola. Hola. Lo tengo aquí.
Vamos a ver.
So yeah, so you can see we're sneaking our way through. Keep going this way. Yeah, so we're in the VIP, which is cool. So we've got a few of the guys hanging around post-run. You see Alex Marin through there. So Pierron here is. So Hugo told me that he is not Amaury Pierron's brother, but he looks just like him.
Yeah.
And Damien from Production Privé says he is. So I'm confused.
Well, Sean Lynch.
It looks a lot like it,
Yeah,
right?
it looks a lot like
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. So we're stood in a gravel area, which is not what the whole point of the VIP is. So let's go through here. Yeah. Wow. So here we go. So basically, it's just a bar. You know, it's a free bar. It's very nice. You get obviously pretty flowers on your table, and basically a lot of the people in here are sort of local politicians, hotel owners, and obviously there's a lot of team people in there as well. It's nice this year because last year it was absolutely caning it down at the end, and everyone was getting very soggy and putting raincoats on and stuff. Whereas this year, as you can see, we've got this.
Dry. Oh,
So
yeah.
there's more outdoor VIP this time, which is cool. Yeah, let's go and get a drink in the bar. You come in?
Sure.
Come with me. Let's go and get a drink. So yeah, here we are in the VIP. So let's. I'm trying to see if I can see anybody. So we've got the mayor of La Massana just here behind me. He's a nice guy actually. See if we can grab a word with him later. I was gonna just introduce you to the guy from our hotel that we use, but he's just actually lighting up a fag, so it doesn't look quite so cool. So let's not do that right now. So let's go and find some gin. Gin is this way. Gin in this general direction. So here we go. And yeah, it's basically just a tent with a bar. Lots of the local people that are involved in the industry, which is nice. It's a good thing. So I think I've just found myself a Minnar as well. So just ordering himself a drink right now. So you're not making me a gin and tonic this year?
No.
How are you doing?
I'll be there having a good, and you?
I ran past you the other evening. You were looking at me going, I know that guy from somewhere. And I was really stressed because I had someone arriving in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I had to go and find it, but just doing a little bit of a video for the vlog.
Cool.
Yeah, so hi Greg, how you doing?
Good. See you at the gin bar.
You on the road to recovery?
Yeah. Gin's good for recovery.
Good stuff. So, yeah. So I don't think we need to show you much more around the bar, but yeah, it's pretty cool in here. As you can see, you get a pretty good view of the finish line straight behind. And yeah, lots of people hang out here. But personally, I need a gin and tonic, which is this area here. One of the cool things about this area is that you get to stand right next to where the guys come in. Loris Vergier has just gone fastest, which obviously is very popular with the home crowd. Anyone French or Spanish who's doing well here is very highly regarded because, hey, most people are French or Spanish. So he's just taken the hot seat over there behind me at the back of the truck. We've got Sam Blenkinsop on track at the moment. See whether he can spoil his party for it. So as I've said several times, my favourite bit obviously in here is having gin. And this is the gin bar. Last year, Greg Minnar made my gin. This isn't Greg Minnar. But I'm sure she knows how to make a gin and tonic better than Greg Minnar does. Right? See? So, yeah. All of the boys are here now. Danny's arrived, he's got out of bed eventually. And, yeah, it's gin time. So, been wondering where this guy was. Let's give him a pat on the shoulder. Hey man. How you doing?
You see Lawrence killing it.
I haven't seen CG all day. Where have you been hiding, man?
In a VIP, getting some drinks.
We are in the
out.
VIP.
Oh, we are in the VIP.
So where have you been? You've been hiding in the VIP? You've been hiding in the toilet?
Yes. Yesterday night.
Yesterday night? Why? What happened yesterday night?
I talked to the toilet.
You talked to the...
Yeah, I talked about it.
I remember a very good night once where I fell asleep with my head in the toilet.
Yeah, me too. I find out that I was sleeping there. I was thinking it was my room or something. That's good, that's good.
I was drinking Blue Lagoon cocktails and I woke up and all I could see was bright blue one night.
Oh, well, that's what we're going to see tonight.
So who's winning? Who's going to win?
Right now, Lawrence.
Do you think Lawrence is going to win?
Is it him or Lucas Shaw?
That's good.
But you have to count on
He keeps qualifying right at the front, but he's not done his win yet, right?
Yeah, no, that's a problem. He don't make it to the final usually. You always have a little technical thing happening, but maybe today's a day.
Cool, good. Right, CG needs to watch what's going on. It's
nothing happening now.
Nothing's happening.
But we're waiting. We're waiting for 3 minutes.
Blanky doesn't count, is that what you're saying?
I know, I love Blanky, dude. Oh, go Blanky!
So Vergier's just picked up the win, which is very popular locally, as you can probably tell from all the noise. Yeah, that's a popular win. They'll count that as a home win. But yeah, he's just reveling in it right now, just over our shoulders here. Yeah, not too much noise on Bastille Day. So down here at the finish, and now I'm with Claudio.
Hello.
So what do you think of the race, Claudio?
I don't remember. I'm too exhausted.
Exhausted? Is that in inverted commas? Yeah. He's
no, it was
exhausted.
Obviously it was great, and Vergier winning.
Yeah. That's a popular win, right?
I had to talk too much in the last two hours, so I need
talk
one of
too
those
much.
drinks.
Well, hang on, have some of my gin. Take some of my gin.
Exactly, that's
just
what
going
I
to give
wanted.
Claudio some refreshing. Give it back. Not too much. Not too much.
It's actually a VIP, and this guy is a proper VIP.
No, you're not allowed in it.
No, I'm not.
I better get you in. Come on, man. Come for a gin.
Oh, that sounds good.
Come on, come for a gin. Come on.
Yeah, they're gonna kick me out for sure.
They're not going to kick out the world famous Claudio Caluori.
Oh yeah.
Who stole
there she is already.
Who stole the best parking space in the whole of the parking area at the top.
Yes, that's true.
You were here first, right?
No, it's just that they booked it for me.
Yeah, your truck is in like the prime position with the view over the valley, isn't it?
Yeah, they knew I was gonna work on my computer with that view all week long.
That's not too bad. Just get a gin. So that was the day at the World Cup here in Andorra, and as you can see, we met a lot of people. We've done a lot of stuff. The grandstand is now empty. The VIP is now empty. We're now going over here to the Commensal spot, which is just over here. And yeah, the spot is a cool place to hang out. Unfortunately, it's not free like the VIP area is, but it's a really nice place to chill out. And if you're here during the World Cup, basically every single famous rider you've ever heard of, apart from Aaron Gwynn, because he doesn't seem to like to go, every single famous rider you've ever heard of will hang out in the Commensal spot. So we're crossing this road. I'm just waiting for the traffic. I'm gonna go right now. So yeah, we're crossing the road to the spot. Gonna climb over this little barrier next to this Commensal truck, and we're gonna find our guys. So obviously I'm pretty sure that we'll find everyone we've been talking to in here. And yeah, this place, we come here every night anyway, but tonight in particular it's gonna be really busy. Hello. It's very busy here, very loud, but this guy gives us beer, so we like it. He's trying to give us small beers. Why are you giving us small beers when we have these?
We get a big one.
Do you not know who we are? My phone has gone crazy. Look, look. What is going on with my phone? Why is it like a tiny...
Very, very petite.
Why is
Very,
it...
very petite.
C'est très petit, non? Je ne sais pas pourquoi.
Pourquoi? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Je ne sais pas.
C'est pas ça.
C'est un espace très petit pour...
Es molto più pequeño.
So, hello! Hello! We are in the cup. This is the Commensal bar at, what time is it, Keke?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Shit.
Keke, say good night.
I don't know what happened here.
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. So I'm in the Commensal bar. If you can hear me at all, we're in the Commensal bar.
Fucking mess.
Where are we, man?
Commensal bar, it is a mess.
Commensal bar. And it's 12:30 at night.
Yeah, it is a big mess.
And excuse my French, but it's a fucking mess in here.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess.
And yeah, so there's a lot of people here. KK is gonna try to smoke a cigarette, which is just wrong, disgusting. He's a guide, he should know better. You probably can't even hear me, but yeah, welcome to the Commensal bar.